Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Almira. I am one of the students of Budi Utomo Senior High School. So before I start my speech, I would like to share to you all one of my experience in my class. I felt bored when my teacher explained lessons in my class, and then I accidentally fell asleep because the way my teacher explained the lesson was very monotonous. I bet my teacher was seeing me when I was falling asleep on that day. No wonder why, because I sat straight in front of my teacher's desk. However, I shouldn't have done that because that was unethical. Talking about teacher who explain lessons boringly and student who doesn't pay attention even until falling asleep when their teacher explain lessons to them, I would like to talk about application in the development of education in rhetoric, critically, and ethics for students according on our theme at this precious chance. As the art of speaking, rhetoric can be used in the classroom learning process. Learning that doesn't utilize rhetoric can lead to boredom, so that students' attention is not devoted to the material presented. Not just teachers, as a student, we also need rhetoric in order that we can become a better communicator. We can make our words more memorable by learning how to use different rhetorical schemes, such as personification, simile, hyperbole, or metaphor. Some benefits that we can feel if we master rhetoric are we can think much more critically than before. We also become good at arguing and good at filtering the scattered information. It is one of the advantages for us if we become a persuasive speaker. So, we can create an argument that is capable of persuading audiences. Students need to think critically in order to increase their awareness with anything happens in their life. Here are some examples that may be able to help students to be a critical thinker. First, think clearly to understand situations better. Second, use critical thinking aspect during their studies. Third, analyzing information well. Fourth, being critical of everything. And the last one, responding to any situations appropriately. Besides being good in rhetoric and having a critical mind, students also must be an ethical student, based on code ethics suggested by Gerhard 2001, including honesty, keeping your word, respect for others, and fairness. There are a lot of ethical values that must be applied by students. For examples, paying attention to their teacher, discipline, getting on time, being responsible, obeying their teacher, following all rules, etc. So, rhetoric and critical thinking are closely related, as both strive to encourage students to analyze, evaluate, and form their own arguments and perspectives. When combined, these three elements of rhetoric, critical thinking, and ethics create an effective and powerful learning experiences, while also making sure that students learn how to be responsible and be productive member of society. So we can draw conclusion that rhetoric is the art of speaking and writing effectively. Ethics is defines which are wrong and right. Critical thinking is the analysis of literature. So now, how do you think about rhetoric, critical, and ethics? It is important enough for students that these are all about rhetoric, critical, and ethics for students. If there are any mistakes or some words unpleasing you, I pardon to you all. Yeah, that's all for me. Thanks and see you on